business is good. Business is great. When business is good, do we tend to spend money, don't we? We tend to spend money. Last week, I received probably the third biggest check that I've ever received in maybe the fourth biggest check I've ever received in junk removal last week. I received it last week. And one thing that did not change was how many times I talked to y'all or I'm posting videos. I just kept on working it and just put the bank, put that money, put it up, save it. That's it. And a lot of things people don't realize. What's up, Alex? My boy, Alex. What's up? Cripside, Houston, H-Town. Hold on. H-Town. I don't know what that was. Sorry. And one thing that's doesn't change is my ability to spend money. And this takes so much discipline. It takes so much time. And this is this is something that I talk to Carson about all the time. Because Carson has been he's had a crazy 2 weeks. I mean, he's been so busy. I'm going to tell you, Junk Guys Nashville has probably made about $25,000 to maybe $30,000 in the last 2 weeks. It's crazy for him. And I'm like, what? Good morning, India. And he's been just off the wall crazy busy. And over here in Dallas, I've been up and down. So, and you could tell by the videos that I've been posting too. I usually post a video all day or I do a live video. And if you see my videos, I've had 11 jobs. I did 12 jobs. Then I did 8 jobs. Then I did 9 jobs. Then I did 6 jobs. I posted everything. I mean, everything's there for proof. I don't have to tell you. The proof is out there. And I did this in a 2-week span. Now, Junk Guys Nashville made way more money than I did. When he was in the $20,000 realm, I was probably in the like $8,000 realm. Hopefully, I don't even know. I'm just taking guesses. And my biggest day was about $1,800. But, you know, every day it was doing 15 or 12 or 11 or 8. But everything in between those big jobs, there were slow times. What's up, family? And for instance, the day I did 12 jobs, the next day I did 3 jobs. Yeah. The day I did 9 jobs, the next day I did 2 jobs. It was crazy. And that's what I want to talk to everybody. When it's busy, it stays busy, and we tend to spend money. There's a lot of junk removal owners that are new to this business and have never seen $1,000 in their lifetime. Never have they seen $1,000 or $5,000. Never have they ever seen $5,000 in front of them. Okay, never. And that right there is like a rookie, an NFL rookie that grew up in Oak Cliff, which is a low-income area. And then they went to SMU, saw how SMU's so rich, and then they got drafted into the NFL. They never knew money when they were young. And when they get in the NFL, they go and race down in downtown Dallas here, and they race their Lamborghini and the Corvette because they got a good rookie contract. And then they wreck it and put people's lives in jeopardy, and then they get cut from an NFL team. Rasheed Rice, exactly what happened with him. He never knew money, and what he does is spend money. He started spending money, started driving reckless, had guns in his car, and this just happened 2 weeks ago. The SMU went to North Richland Hills here in Fort Worth. Never knew money like he saw the money that he got in the NFL. These NFL owners give these players millions of dollars. And this is what happens in junk removal. We don't make millions of dollars. Let me tell you what happens in junk removal. You're sitting there and you just finished working at a welding shop, right? Where you were making $1,000 a week. Great job. Welding, by the way, is a really great job. But I'm just making an example right now. You're working at welding and you're making $1,000 a week. And with taxes and everything taken out, you're probably taking home about $650, $700. Let's just say $700 to be safe. You're taking home $700. And man, that's great money, because in 2 weeks, that's $700 is $1,400. In 4 weeks, it's $2,800. Okay, so you got my math. It's $2,800 is really good in junk removal. But then you go and you go do a job and you make $3,000 in 5 hours. you work as a welder and you're making $700 a week, $2,800 in a whole month, and then you go get a job as a welder. I mean, you go do junk removal. I'm sorry. You go do junk removal on the side, and one weekend you hit a good job. You made $3,000 removing all these pallets and taking them and disposing of them. And Walmart paid you $3,000 in 5 hours. And you're like, I made $2,800 in a month, and I just made $3,000 in 5 hours. Something's not right here. And that's where you hit the Rasheed Syndrome. You're making money now. You're making money now. And you go, man, honey. This happened to me. Trust me, this happened to me. Honey, we got $3,000 in the bank. It's extra money. Let's go, baby. Remember you wanted that Mustang? Let's go put $3,000 down on the Mustang. I can afford it. I'm going to keep on doing this. I'm going to keep on doing junk removal, and every weekend it's going to be $3,000 every weekend. And then the next weekend comes around and you make $800. You're like, dude, honey. Remember that Louis Vuitton purse you wanted? I can get that for you, baby. I can get that for you. Give me another weekend. I can get, and then that other weekend comes around and you make another $800, $1,600. That's a nice purse. And you buy her that Louis, you got her that new Mustang. You're like, man, this money's coming. And then the next week comes and nobody calls you. And then the next week comes and you make $200. And then the next week comes and nobody calls you. And then the next week comes and you got to pay off that Mustang, that $800 note, that $200 note on the insurance. That's $1,000. Well, somebody about to put that purse in pawn, you know what I mean, guys? And that's how junk removal is. We get too excited. These owners get too excited. The reason I'm bringing this up is because I saw a Facebook post earlier on one of these rooms. I forgot which one it was. And the guy said, after all these weeks, I was having a good month. I was doing really, really good. I was using Google ads and I was making all this money. I went and bought a new truck. I bought my wife a new car. In 1 month, he did this all. He said, my old truck wasn't giving me trouble. I just thought I knew it needed a new truck. It's because if it was going to stay this busy, I might as well get another truck. And he did the cardinal. He broke the cardinal rule and go and spend money. He didn't save his money. He went to spend money. He's new to junk removal, by the way. He is brand new to junk removal. And he goes and spends money, and then the next month it's totally dead. So, off his post, he said he was averaging, he did a $300,000 job. Oh, big time billing mistake, buddy. Financial mistake is what he did. So his first month doing junk removal, he made about $15,000 is what he said. And the second month of doing junk removal, he made about $1,500. So he puts out there any advice to keep the business going. I did not know that this business would get slow. Guys, don't get excited for your first $5,000. Don't get excited for your first big job. Save that money because you never know when it's going to be slow. Save that money. Save that money. Listen, I'm in a business. I've been doing this 16 years. I already know the ups and downs of this business, okay? I am not ignorant to the fact that this business has ups and has downs. I also know that when the slow times are coming and the busy times are coming, okay? I received my biggest check that I have not, probably the third or fourth biggest check I've ever received in 16 years. I received it a week ago, okay? A week ago. I still have that money. I have the big check. I still have it. I just put it up. That was all I did. I mean, I didn't have anything to spend it on. I did not go off and buy things that I didn't need to. Okay? That money will be invested into growing my business, not in a personal. That money I have plans for right now I have plans for right now to invest that money in something in the next couple of weeks coming up. And it's a big announcement. It's a huge, huge announcement. I am ready to take that money that I made with the big job that I got with that money, and I'm ready to invest it in something big, something huge. It's going to make people's minds go, what? And then I have an announcement coming next week. So the next 2 weeks, I have an announcement coming. On Monday, I have a big announcement next Monday. And then after that, I might have another big announcement, or it might take 2 weeks. But what I didn't do is have that money spent already. And this is for the newcomers. You know, I told my wife the other day, I said, my wife, honey, in the savings, do you have $10,000 I could use? Because I want to probably buy something in the next few weeks. She goes, yeah, how much do you want me to get? And I go, no, I was just wondering if there's $10,000 in the account. And she goes, yeah, which account do you want it from? There's more than that in both accounts. And I was just like, oh, okay. I was just testing her out, right? And I said, well, I might need some of that pretty soon. And she goes, okay, just tell me which account you want me to pull it out of. Listen, I have that home cash. I don't need her to pull the money out. I was just checking. Whenever you can do that right there, that means you are making good in junk removal. You are doing good in junk removal. Don't make that mistake and go and blow that money in something that you don't need or your wife doesn't need. You know, my wife, she drives a Mach-E. It's an electric car, and she hit it the other day. She hit the side of it, and it's still dented till this day. Does she need to get it fixed? The car still runs. It's got some problems here and there, but it still runs. I didn't go off and buy her another car, you know? I put the deposit down to her car. She pays the car, and it's great. She pays her insurance in her car. But the thing is, I don't go off and buy her a car and finance that car for her. I don't have that kind of credit. I don't rely, and this is the mistake a lot of people do. A lot of people rely on this whole economic, dude, let me just, I'm going to go off on a rant right now. Let me tell you something. You want to talk about thieves? You want to talk about people that steal? You want to talk about people that get Americans in trouble? Okay? Credit cards. The biggest thieves in the world. Credit cards. You want to talk about another thief? Mortgage companies. You want to talk about another thief? Banks. These three are the biggest thieves in the world. They're in the business to make money and put you in debt, especially credit cards and banks. Oh my God, they love that. They love that. You give money to a bank so they can take that money and reinvest it in something else. And then when the bank goes belly up, the government hauls them out. That don't make any sense. I do not work on credit at all. I have bad credit from a previous business that I owned. Okay? And that business was successful. That's what's crazy about it. That business was successful. And this business works with zero credit. I do not get anything on credit. As you can tell, I have a big property, a headquarters in Dallas. I have a headquarters with 4 vehicles on the property, about 9 trailers on the property. I even let my competitors park their vehicles on my property. I don't care. They need help. I'm here to help people. I'm not here to put people out of business. And with that saying that, you have to realize that there are people out there that aren't willing to help out when you're struggling in business. And I'm here telling you, stop spending money when the money's not there. And a lot of people will make that mistake. They will spend money when the money's not there. They'll put it on credit cards. They put that money, they finance that money. Why? I have no idea. People tend to do this. They tend to do that. And that's the mistake I don't want a lot of people to make. That's the mistake I don't want a lot of people to make. I want people to stay out of debt, grow their own businesses, and stay profitable. At least I try to tell y'all. At least I try, right? I don't know. Dude, I need to cut my grass out here on my property. Holy cow, I'm gonna get in trouble for this shit. Anyway, someone was cutting my grass all the time. Let me ask these guys back here. I don't even think I have cash on me. Oh, I don't have cash. Oh, shrunk. I don't have cash. Anyway, guys, just be aware that this business has ups and has downs. When it's up, save your money. When it's down, you'll be glad you did, okay? You will be glad you did. Anyway, guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will talk to you later. I'm going to call these guys and see if they'll cut my grass. Please be aware of the money that you save. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.